Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Beyond the Gate spoilers week of October 2024. B&B's Ridge arrives. Izaiah sparks with Eva. Haley pivots. Beyond the Gate spoilers for the week of October 2024 note that the Bold and the Beautifuls, B&B, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., will arrive in Fairmont Crest, while newbie Isaiah Hawthorne, David Lamy Freebie, shares sparks with Eva Thomas, Amber Michelle. Plus, Haley Hamilton's, Marquita Goings, plan pivots. So it's time to talk about what drama will unravel on the soap over the next 5 days. First off, Ridge will appear on the Friday, October 24th episode and share scenes with Danny Dupree, Carla Mosley. Added BTG teasers hint that Danny will have an update for Ridge, so could it be possible that her new modeling agency will sign a deal with Forrester Creations? Only time will tell. Across town, Beyond the Gates fans will finally see Isaiah, Jacob, Hawthorne's Jibra Horge's debut during the Wednesday, October 22nd show. He'll have a sizzling interaction with Eva, as the two flirt up a storm at Uptown. From the looks of the weekly preview, Isaiah seems far different from his straight and narrow older brother. So could there be conflict between the two siblings upon Isaiah's arrival? As the October 24th episode hits, Jacob will be completely caught off guard by an unexpected encounter. Is it that he sees his brother in town? Maybe Isaiah won't give Jacob a heads up about visiting. Maybe the two don't talk at this point, so fans will have to see what the story is behind the Hawthorne brothers. Elsewhere, it looks like Kat Richardson, Colby Muhammad, will continue her steamy encounters with Thomas Navarro, Alex Alegria, next week. BTG spoilers suggest that Kat will feel guilty after a hot night with Tomas, leaves him in a ton of discomfort. Yikes. Tom and Kat are on track where their romance is concerned, but will this set them back? Meanwhile, another hot and heavy couple will be highlighted during the week of October 2024, when Vanessa McBride, Lauren Buglioli, issues a challenge to Joey Armstrong, John Lindstrom. Will this be a bedroom or business challenge? In related news, Vanessa and Donald McBride, Alex Cheeks, will have a major blowout regarding the young man's future. Speaking of Joey, as the week progresses, he'll present an intriguing, yet unusual proposal for the Duprees. What kind of offer will Joey present to the Dupree family? This is interesting since earlier in the week, Vernon Dupree, Clifton Davis, will hide secrets from Anita Dupree, Tamara Tooney. It's not like Vernon to do this, so here's hoping he's bold, keeping a romantic surprise covered up for his wife and not lying to her about an old affair, or something along those lines. While on the topic of cheating and lying husbands, BTG spoilers tease that Nicole Richardson, Daphne Duplay, and Ted Richardson, Keith D. Robinson, could solidify their reunion. Still, how will Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mann Grant, feel about this? And will she concoct a scheme to stop this from happening? Beyond the Gates spoilers for the week of October 20th indicate that Chelsea Hamilton, Ronnie Rose Mantilla, will take a situation into her own hands. Is this about Allison, Brianna Roberts? Here's hoping the unhinged woman has given up on stalking Chelsea in prison, but that is unlikely. In addition, Bradley Smitty Smith, Mike Manning, and Martin Richardson, Brandon Claiborne, will bask in the aftermath of their vow renewal ceremony, but there could be drama up ahead. It looks like June, Jasmine Burke, will provide Tyrell Richardson, Jaden Lucas Miller, with some words of wisdom, and as Smitty has an issue with June inserting herself in his kids' lives, there might be trouble ahead for the newly reunited family. Finally, Haley will come up with a new plan to score what she wants. During the week of October 13th to 17, BTG fans were floored when they found out that Haley and Randy Parker, Maurice P. Carey, were cousins. The two were scheming to drain Bill Hamilton's, Time and Durrett, bank accounts. The real reason she married the lawyer, and this is a play they've done for years now, with other men. Still, Haley had an epiphany last week and decided that Bill would be her last duped rich husband, and she wanted to go out with a bang for her retirement. Haley schemed to poison Bill and snag the $10 million life insurance policy he created for her. Unfortunately, she poisoned a cupcake that Naomi Hawthorne, Ariel Prepetit, almost consumed, so it sounds like Haley will go back to the drawing board and come up with a different fatal plan for Bill. Beyond the Gates spoilers for October 20th, 24 imply some explosive moments and must-see episodes coming down the pipeline, so it's a week fans won't want to miss. The week of October 20th to 24 on Beyond the Gates is set to deliver one of its most emotionally charged stretches yet, where old wounds reopen, long-buried desires ignite, and every choice threatens to pull these characters deeper into chaos. The small coastal town of Crestwood never seems to rest, and this week, the drama reaches a fever pitch as Ridge Forrester's shocking arrival sends tremors through the mansion gates, while Izaiah's growing connection with Eva sets off a chain reaction no one could have predicted. Meanwhile, Haley faces a crossroads that could change the entire course of her future. Ridge Forrester arrives in Crestwood, old ties, new tensions. It's the homecoming no one saw coming. The Bold and the Beautiful's Ridge Forrester makes his stunning debut in Beyond the Gates as part of a special crossover arc. Ridge arrives in Crestwood on Monday's episode, looking every bit the commanding presence that made him a legend in the fashion world. But he's not here for business, or at least not the kind of business the locals expect. Ridge's arrival is said to tie directly into the mysterious investment deal that's been brewing behind closed doors at Crestwood Estates. When he's seen entering the gates with a cryptic portfolio and that trademark smirk, it's clear he's not just passing through. Rumor has it that Ridge is in talks to acquire part of the town's historic textile mill, something that could put him on a collision course with the notoriously private Cassandra Vale, who's been guarding her family's holdings like a fortress. But the real surprise comes when Ridge crosses paths with Sienna, who once spent a summer in Los Angeles years ago, working as an intern at Forrester Creations. Their reunion is electric, warm at first, then brimming with tension as old chemistry stirs and unfinished business comes roaring back. Sienna's engagement to Dane has already been shaky, and Ridge's reappearance might be the final spark that sends it up in flames. Still, Ridge isn't all confidence and charm this time around. Late in the week, a private phone call reveals that his trip may have deeper motives, something connected to a scandal back in Los Angeles and a betrayal that's haunted him for years. Ridge may be seeking a fresh start, but Crestwood isn't exactly a place known for offering peace. Izaiah and Eva, sparks fly. Beneath the surface elsewhere, Izaiah Cortez finds himself in uncharted territory. What began as a reluctant friendship with Ava Laurent takes an unexpected turn when the two share a late-night encounter at the marina. The chemistry between them has been building for weeks, and now it finally bursts into view, under the glow of lanterns, with the sound of waves breaking against the docks. Eva, still reeling from her breakup with Julian, swore she'd never let herself fall again so easily. But there's something about Izaiah's quiet strength, his sense of humor, and the way he looks at her as if he's seeing her for the first time. Their conversation starts innocently enough, talking about lost dreams, the meaning of home, but it soon grows charged with emotion. By Tuesday's episode, Izaiah admits something he's been holding back, that he came to Crestwood not to escape, but to find someone who makes him feel alive again. The moment hangs heavy in the air, and Eva doesn't know how to respond. Complicating matters, Julian spots them together and misinterprets what he sees. His jealousy spirals out of control midweek, leading to a confrontation that shakes the usually composed Eva to her core. As Izaiah steps in to defend her, Julian lashes out with a dark threat that leaves everyone on edge. Thursday's episode promises a major turning point. Ava will have to choose whether to keep her distance or give in to what her heart wants. Insiders hint that their story could become one of Beyond the Gates' most powerful romantic arcs, if it doesn't destroy them both first. Haley pivots, the decision that changes everything. Meanwhile, Haley Morgan finds herself at a crossroads. After last week's emotional blowout with Lucas, she's left questioning everything, from her career at the Crestwood Journal to her identity in a town that's grown increasingly claustrophobic. When her editor pressures her to run a damaging exposé on the Vale family, Haley hesitates for the first time in her career. She's always been bold, fearless, and unapologetically driven. But this time, something stops her cold. Maybe it's her conscience, or maybe it's the growing feeling that she's being manipulated by someone pulling strings behind the scenes. Early in the week, Haley confides in Dr. Monroe, who challenges her to pivot, not out of fear, but out of purpose. "You've been chasing stories," he says, "but maybe it's time to start writing your own." That line sets the tone for Haley's transformation. By Wednesday, she decides to turn her exposé into something far more dangerous, a truth piece that uncovers the rot at the heart of Crestwood's elite. Her decision sends shockwaves through the newsroom and catches the attention of Ridge himself, who warns her that digging too deep could get her hurt.